Well, before starting my e-commerce business, my print-on-demand business in Q4 of 2023, I had procrastinated a lot. I had uncovered and seen the opportunity that TikTok Shop presented actually months before I started documenting the journey here on YouTube. To be fully transparent with you guys, it was about during the midpoint of 2023. I saw that this could have a lot of potential, but I delayed it and made excuses for myself why it wouldn't work or why I shouldn't start it yet or why I wasn't ready yet, before I was eventually able to push myself and convince myself to start during the end of 2023, Q4 of 2023. And pretty much from there, the rest is history. In August of this year of 2024, I was able to quit my 9-to-5 job and go all in on my business, fully leave that corporate life behind. The reason was all because I took that step and actually started what I knew was the correct thing to do, or what was the correct move to make. So the intention of this video here is I want to convince you, and by the end of this video, I'm fully confident that I'm going to be able to convince you to start e-commerce, to start dropshipping, to start print on demand right here, right now. Now, here's the thing. You've probably heard a lot of people speak about Q4. This is the hottest time of the year for e-commerce. This is when businesses make the most money in e-commerce. That is absolutely true. And why I think right now is the best time, especially for a beginner, even if you've never done e-commerce before, you've never sold online before, is because you can literally stumble into sales. And I'll explain to you why. So you probably heard about the phenomenon of noob gains. When you first start working out in the gym, you see the most results because you kind of just stumble into those results. You stumble into those gains because you've never put your body through physical resistance previously. Now, once your body's met with kind of any sort of physical resistance, it gives results. If you do it consistently in the first month, 2 months, you're going to see tremendous results in the gym that are going to really shock you and surprise you. Now, this can be related to e-commerce during this time is because right now people are already purchasing way more than usual. People are just looking to buy things online, especially if they see something that's cool, something that's a bit unique, something that's giftable. They're going to be ready to snatch it right up off the shelves. And if we look at consumer data and consumer statistics, I'm not going to get into all of that. We know that most people in the US make their purchasing around the holiday season. This is when we have Black Friday, we have Cyber Monday, we have New Year's, we have Christmas shopping, all kinds of different dates or occasions that make people want to go out, shop for something, buy it, and gift it to someone else. So let's say you start right now with your e-commerce business and you're just selling kind of a random product. Let's say I'll go with a crew neck with some special meaning on it. You went on Printify, you got some design that meant something to you or that means something to other people as well, threw in a couple of different crew necks on Printify and started selling it. Someone somewhere in the United States is going to see that piece of content of yours, because probably you're going to promote it on TikTok. They're going to see it. They're going to think, hey, I have this special person in my life who would appreciate this crew neck. It would mean something to them. Maybe it's their mom, maybe it's their dad, maybe it's their cousin, their sister, their brother-in-law, who knows what it is, but they're going to feel some sort of affinity towards that. Now, if this was during the regular times of the year, they might still purchase it, right? Because they might gift it to that person for their birthday, but now it's the holidays. Christmas is coming up. They might think of that special person and say, this is what I want to get this person. It's pretty cool. It's pretty unique. It doesn't even have that many sales, which means most people are not going to have it. So I can actually get them a pretty cool and unique piece. Let me go get it. So you see how by just setting yourself up, you're kind of just, it's like you're tossing a net in the ocean. Like most fishermen do, they toss their nets into the ocean, and then through the course of a couple of hours, they come back to that net and they pull it, and there's a whole bunch of fish in it. What I want you to do right now is just think of you just setting up your net and tossing it in the ocean. You might not catch a whale. You're probably not going to catch a whale in that little net of yours right now because you're just starting out, but I guarantee you'll catch a couple little mackerel here and there. You might catch some sardines, you might catch some shrimp, you never know, but you are going to catch something. So that's the idea that I want you to have right now when first starting it out. And I guarantee you that if you start right now, you're going to get some quick wins that are going to boost your confidence. Let's say you start out in February instead, right? There's no bad time to start a business. There's no bad time to start an e-commerce business. But let's say you start out in March, February. There isn't really many occasions for people to gift. They're going to think a little bit more before making a purchase online, and they will still purchase from you. So I'm not trying to, if you watch this in February or March, tell you to not start right now. By all means, go right ahead. But that start that you're going gonna have in March, if you were able to do it right now in November, in December, but let's focus right now on November when you see this video. If you're able to start right now, you're gonna be able to catch a lot more small wins that are gonna boost your confidence and push you into December and push you into the new years where people are purchasing a bit less, but you're gonna have that confidence from that positive start that you had versus starting out in a dry spell. Reason number 2, I guarantee if you clicked on this video, you've already been stuck in analysis paralysis, as they call it. This pretty much means that you consume all the content there is out there online about dropshipping, about e-com, about print on demand. However, you consistently give yourself excuses as to why right now isn't the best time to start. Now, does that sound like you? Because it was definitely me for many years. I had so many great business ideas, so many things that I should have started many years ago. And then eventually 3-4 years later, I decided to start and I thought, what the hell was I thinking? If I had started this 4 years ago, I could have probably been a millionaire by now. So I want you to keep in mind that there's no better time to start than the present day. Right after you click off this video, you can actually make your start. You can go and start your Shopify free trial. You can go connect it to Printify. Tomorrow you can get some designs. You can throw them on some crewnecks and order in your samples. So with the state of the world right now, with how much e-commerce has developed, starting doesn't have this huge barrier to entry that it once had. Previously, your kind of only option was to go on Alibaba, AliExpress, and get something from China. It was going to take weeks to get to you. And by the time it got to you, you're probably going to be demotivated or not as excited anymore, and you wouldn't start. But now we have the absolute best fulfillment. We have the best logistics to get things started as fast as possible. So I want you to sit there and ask yourself, just like I asked myself last year. I envision myself quitting my job in 1 year. I envision myself being able to work for myself. I envision having location freedom, time freedom, financial freedom. How am I going to accomplish that if I keep doing the same exact thing every single day? Now, I believe that most people out there know what the right move is. They know what the right step is. They know that right now, you know that right now, you should have actually already started when you first thought about this 3 months ago, but you waited and waited. What has that waiting exactly done for you? The only thing that waiting to learn more, the excuse that we continuously give ourselves, is that we're learning more. You see, I believe you should only know about 50-60% of something before you take the first step and step into it. Because once you learn 70, 80, 100% of it, you're easily going to see all the different difficulties that are in this path, and you're going to be able to talk yourself out of it. And after 6 months of procrastination, completely give up before you've even started. Then from there, you're probably going to jump to the next business model. You're gonna think maybe you should start YouTube. You're gonna procrastinate YouTube for another 6 months and then give up. You're gonna see you've wasted your early 20s working a shit 9 to 5 that you hate, building up someone else's empire when you could have been building up your own. I want you to understand that, to really take that in. You're in your early 20s right now. When are you gonna have less responsibilities? When are you gonna have more drive? When are you gonna have more energy? It is never going to happen again for you. So right now in November of 2024, if you start right now, I guarantee you November of 2025, you're gonna come back, comment on this video, and be thankful that God put this video in front of you because it pushed you to start. And you're gonna see that in just 1 year, you've been able to drastically change your life. So be honest with yourself, look yourself in the mirror and ask, what are you truly waiting for? Reason number 3, you see with e-commerce, we always hear about how different things are saturated. Amazon is oversaturated, eBay is oversaturated. People even say Shopify is oversaturated, which is absolutely ridiculous and untrue. But very rarely do we come across a brand new e-commerce marketplace, a brand new e-commerce platform that is still in the heavy growth stage that not that many people know about. And right now, I'm gonna let you in on that little secret, and that is TikTok Shop. You see, if you go on YouTube and you do just a typical YouTube search for TikTok Shop, you're not gonna find much content about it. First 3 results are gonna be people talking about things they ordered off TikTok Shop and if it was a scam or not. But not many people are talking about the business model behind TikTok Shop. And this right here is exactly how you know not enough people know about it. And I can tell you that as of right now, it is going to be one of the biggest e-commerce platforms or marketplaces in the entire world within the next year or two. You see, I have a special place in my heart for TikTok Shop because it's how I started my YouTube journey. It's how I really leveled up my e-commerce journey, and it's what eventually allowed me to be able to quit the 9 to 5. Now it is on the road to mass adoption. Every single day I see new big brands selling on the platform that truly surprise me. So this makes me think that in a little bit, it's going to start becoming like a platform where the big brands take the majority of the pie, right? They're the ones that get the most sales, their content gets pushed the most, but it still has not reached that level. So even you right now as a totally brand new beginner, you've never done this before, I guarantee you can start a TikTok account, you can connect it to your TikTok shop, you can start selling some print-on-demand products that have some sort of giftable aspect to them, and you will stumble into sales. One of your videos will go viral on TikTok, and in a few months, you're going to be thanking me once again. Now, as I said, TikTok shop is my bread and butter, and down below, I even hooked you up with a totally free 3-hour plus TikTok shop course. It's split up into 8 modules that cover print on demand, how to find a winning print on demand product, how to create good TikTok content, how to do TikTok live, TikTok ads, how to get TikTok affiliates. Literally every single thing that you need to start, I packed it into that toolbox and I set it up for you so that you can go and take the first step. I hope I've been able to fulfill my promise by the end of this video and convince you that there is no better time to start than right now. And right now, after you watch this video and tomorrow, you can start painting the perfect picture of the life that you want for yourself. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Down below, you'll find the free course, and you will also find my one-on-one consultation link when you're ready for it, and my one-on-one coaching link for TikTok shop when you're ready to take the next step. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm out.